Hello Taurus, and welcome to rogoeshigh. This is going to be a general and timeless reading, so whenever you click on this, it may or may not be for you. Take what resonates, share the rest. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and look into your energy. I went through my shit, found some, different decks, and I think I'm going to play with those a little bit today. So let's just see what we get from Spirit and go from there. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Right away, we got something. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Alright, so first we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Seven of Wands reversed with the Four of Swords reversed. Okay. And what you don't see, King of Pentacles is coming in. It's coming in. You may not be aware of it because of this energy right here with the Queen of Pentacles being in the reverse, but we're going to look into that and see why you've been feeling that way. Alright, Taurus, but I do see overall, period, point blank, you will be gaining some type of acknowledgement, some success, especially in regards to your finances. I feel that those will be increasing at this time. Okay, so if you were concerned about that, I feel that Spirit is just kicking through to remind you that it will be okay. Regardless of how it looks, please, with this Queen of Swords kind of turning her back on the Queen of Pentacles reverse, I feel that Spirit is just wanting you to do the same. You know, don't be too, don't be too irate, okay, or so quick to assume that something isn't good for you or something doesn't suit you, simply because it's not working out right then and there. Okay, if anything, I feel Spirit wants you to see that as a sign, okay, that something better is definitely coming in for you, but you have to change your perception with the Queen of Swords and also be very clear-minded. The Queen of Swords, it reminds me of a scorpionic energy, but it's more of that air signs energy, so you could be dealing with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm also picking up Leo, and I'm getting another Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn is coming through. Okay, but I definitely feel that if in any type of circumstance you have been trying to stay peaceful, stay quiet, kind of more humble in regards to finances, you're done with that. You jumped out of that. It's like you're no longer afraid to speak up for what you want, jump into things that you want, like you're not allowing any blockages to deter you. So I feel that Spirit is going to acknowledge you for that, reward you for that. But again, if you ever feel overwhelmed, like you're not getting the recognition, you're not getting the credit that's due, please try your best to turn your back on that. Okay, turn your back on this energy right here, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, of smothering. It's like hovering over something and it becoming basically rebellious. All right, so you don't want to work against yourself is what I'm picking up with this energy. Okay, especially the Pentacles. It's like you don't have to do too much to get what you want, Taurus. Just try not to obsess over things that aren't working out. All right, like don't focus on that shit. All right, so moving forward, we have the Seven of Wands reverse here with the Four of Swords reverse. Okay, so it feels like the stress and a bit quick, very, very sharp, especially with the Queen of Swords as well. It's very like, you know, quick-witted. You could be very short with people at this time, but again, it's because you're not allowing things to distract you. You're not allowing anything to just come in and move you out of alignment with your overall plan. And I do feel that right now, because of all those challenges seemingly just popping up, all these different people or different energies seemingly popping up to work against you, it could be a bit smothering. It could make you feel suffocated. All right. Oh, I'm hearing listen to Jay Holiday, Suffocate. Okay. Someone could be feeling that way about you or you them. Okay. But I definitely feel this energy of like, let me breathe, let me go. Okay, let me go. And so I feel that it's also spirit wanting you to let go of the worry, let go of the stress, the defensiveness, let go of all that shit. And please just know that when you're walking towards your goal and you're in alignment with the things that you truly desire and you're manifesting, at times others, like, I don't want to call them tests because I honestly don't see them as tests. I don't think you're getting tested. I feel that this is life, okay, is how I want to say it. This is life. There are going to be frustrated situations or people or whatnot, but I feel spirit is just like what you have is worth focusing on. The things that you're building up right now, they're worth having all your attention on that. Okay, they need that attention to get this King of Pentacles here for it to really be what you truly want. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm hearing the proof is in the pudding, but it's worth it. It's worth it to stay focused on the bigger goal, the bigger plan here, okay? So with the smothering energy that's coming around you, the defensive energy that's coming around you, the stressful energy, these could be other entities, okay, that you have to deal with on a daily basis, and you are being asked. This one is the only one that stands out to me like clear thinking. The rest of these people, they could be worried about their finances, so they're stressed out or they're panicking, you know, so overdoing it, overbearing and shit. Then you got people that could just be defensive because you are not attentive to their needs right now. You're not giving it any type of like attention at all. Four of Swords reverse, it's like you rest, they stress. And there's something going on with this energy of you trying to remain healthy. You resting because you are wanting to stay in a position of strength, because you know that's what is needed for you to obtain this particular goal. All right, so you like not trying to fuck up your sleep pattern right now is what I'm picking up. Stay focused on that sleep pattern. Make sure you have something that really works for you. You don't want to become too frustrated, like stressed out because you're not getting enough rest. That's what I'm picking up with the Four of Swords reverse. So anyway, if you have that energy coming through for you, or if you're dealing with this energy just on a day-to-day because of your environment, I feel spirit is just screaming. Please, Taurus, don't worry about it. Don't focus on that. There's other things. We got bigger plans, and I'm also hearing it, you know, pay the cost to be the boss. All right, so it may cost you a lot of patience. It may cost you a lot of energy. It may cost you a lot of like, oh, I'm just seeing you like getting these breathers, needing to take some time out and get some breathers. Okay, don't allow anything to overwhelm you to where you can't think straight. All right, because whatever you're working on right now, it could be a home I'm picking up. So you could be moving right now, traveling with this Queen of Swords energy here. Looking into different directions, looking into different options at this time, but it could be, you know, a bit overwhelming at times if you have an environment that just seems to keep working against you, or just people that are not used to change. The Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Four of Swords, all of that to me is energy that does not want to change. They don't want to get out of their own way. All right, again, you could be dealing with a fire sign, another earth sign here, and an air sign here. But I feel that there's definitely a need of people to get their mind right before they could really soar like you. Okay, like you're taking the fuck off your ideas. They're taking off, you're following along with the plan. And it's leading you right to your abundance here. It's like, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm focused on here. I don't need nothing getting in my way, you know? And so I feel that Spirit is definitely going to reward you for the discipline. This Queen of Swords gives me that discipline energy, and you've been very disciplined, like no matter what you've been faced with, even your own personal trials with the Seven of Wands reverse. It's not always about other people and what they're doing to piss us off and all that. Sometimes it's just like the idea of all the things that you've endured and experienced. It's like, you know, not having any clear answers could make you a bit defensive about it. Like, you know, what I'm not going to do is repeat it, because I don't even know what the fuck happened or went wrong the last fucking time I dealt with this type of shit. So I don't want nothing to do with it. And I feel that this is just like, hey, you know, you are human. okay? And so it's not always going to be perfect and peachy. However, there's beauty in you being honest, okay? If you're feeling like a bitch that day, there's beauty in you being honest about that and not trying to cover it up and hide and sugarcoat, you know, how you feeling. Okay, so it's like, I think that that's where the reward is coming from, the authenticity that you've been applying to your current situation, no matter what you are dealing with right now. I feel that you've just focused on being you. And so there's no question, no doubt, no one has any excuse to, you know, kind of just be lingering around you and shit. Like, you're going to set the record straight, period, point blank. And some are going to love it, some are going to hate it. But regardless, you're not concerned, okay? And that is pushing you right to where you need to be, which is in alignment with what you know, been trying to manifest, all right? So let's get some, let me get an affirmation for you. Let's do that. Grab an affirmation for this particular portion. Let's get an affirmation for Taurus in regards to the current situation. All right, Six of Swords. Yeah, that makes sense. You have, I accept help as I easily cross this transition. I accept help as I easily cross this transition. Beautiful. So it is that energy of like moving forward and staying focused on what serves you. Okay, no longer concerned about why or how the past didn't work out. No longer concerned or distracted by people who just don't get it. It's like you're not having to explain yourself. You see the Queen of Swords? She's not explaining herself anymore. She's done doing that shit. She's just like, just watch me go. Okay, just watch me go. Watch Baby Boy. He was like, you put that on and you just go. Like that's what's going on with Taurus right now. You're just going. No more explanation. No more none of that. All right? So don't lose that. Please don't lose that. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful trait. I'm hearing one more, so I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Yes, Taurus, I'll do one more. One more for Taurus. Affirmation for Taurus for this particular time. Oh, we got two. Okay. Lovers, nice. You may be meeting someone. Maybe once you venture off and go and travel and, you know, move around a little bit, you may run into someone. And I'm also picking up, it doesn't always have to be booking a trip and going across the world, okay? Sometimes travel could simply just mean getting the fuck out of your typical routine, your usual routine, discovering something new, seeking a different environment, all right? So it could be a walk. But whatever that may be, I feel that Spirit is just wanting you to stay on track and away from distractions right now. We have, my heart is open to deeply meaningful relationships, and I expand into this union with loving trust. Beautiful. So do believe and understand, as we were saying earlier, that you are on the right path and you are doing what needs to be done. Please do not be distracted by your thoughts as well. With the Queen of Swords, it's like you make sure you got a manager for your thoughts and they're not all over the place or making you feel like, I just heard projection. Okay, so just because you said your truth and somebody gets hurt and butthurt by it doesn't mean that your truth is invalid anymore. No, it just means that they got butthurt by it. Personal issue. Okay, so we're not going around being cruel. However, we're being honest and we're embracing that authenticity wholeheartedly. So if someone is hurt by it, that's their problem, not yours. Don't let that shit weigh on you. Let them deal with that, okay? Maybe they need it. Then you have a seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock steady foundations of faith. There it is. Love that. And this is on the back of the Knight of Pentacles, you know, so you definitely are taking action towards your coin, taking action towards your financial stability right now. And I feel that it brings more than just that for you. That is a key element to who you are, Taurus. However, it's like it's more than that for you. The elements really do, you know, make a lot of sense as to how people are and how they operate, how they think, you know what I'm saying? When they're in that mission and they're like ready and focused, I feel that you're going to have to understand their element to understand why or how they're moving the way they're moving. And when it comes to the Pentacles energy, with all this Pentacle energy here, it's like you're being true. You're being honest. And again, I feel that there's going to be projections. People may not be able to handle that shit, but that's on them. Okay, if it's too hot in the kitchen and they stay in that motherfucker, that's on them. All right, but you're vibrating. Okay, you're vibrating very fucking high. Please don't trick yourself into thinking that you're being a bitch or you're doing too much. I feel that spirit is going to reward you for that truth, for that authenticity, because I feel someone needs to kind of get this wake-up call. All right, you could have this energy, just smothering energy in your environment, or that you're constantly dealing with, that needs that tough love, or just that visual of you kind of going with the wind, that visual of you doing your own fucking thing, you know, or that vision of you going the fuck off. You're helping a whole bunch of people per usual, you know, in certain ways. And I feel that that is more so rewarding for you than it is for them. Okay, and it's really simple. Be you, do you as you've been doing, and do not be tricked or manipulated by other people's reaction to you standing in your truth. That's not your problem. All right, so let's get a little bit more in case y'all give two F's about hearing about the others. Let's just get a couple for you. If there's anybody that would like to say something to you at this time. Let's see. Let's run down signs. Or I could just call out what comes out, child. I'll do that. Get a few. Okay, so we have I want you and only you. We have, ooh, lovers and relationship energy here. All right, so you could be booed up right now. You could be very comfortable with someone with this blue energy. It could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. But I feel that that is where your attention has been going, just on loving and feeling good and not wanting to get too caught up by the seriousness or the panic or the smothering or the fears, the worry, the stress that everybody else has going on. And it's not to say that those things don't creep up in you too. It's just to say that you check that shit at the front door. You check yourself. You know how to discipline yourself not to allow those things to overwhelm you. So you damn sure not allowing nobody else to overwhelm you with their shit. It's like common sense. And I feel that you're going to stay linked up with those energies that are understanding of that. All right, it's like I only want people that understands that right now. I'm not on that the extra. I'm not on that. And if you're on that and you're around me, I'm likely going to check you. So if you don't want your feelings hurt, keep it pushing. And I love it for you. It's just like keeping a bunch of solid, like-minded people around you. So it makes sense. Oh, I tried to make you jealous. So you could have been dealing with the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. We got this narc energy, third party, possible ex as well. Could be ex-lover, ex-friend, ex-whoever that you didn't cut out with this Queen of Swords. But I feel that they're definitely wanting to get your attention. They could be a bit immature. I'm picking up an age difference, but only by a few years. I feel like they're close in age to you, but they don't act it. They act very much very immature. And so I feel that instead of communicating with you, they tend to do things to try to get your attention instead, like making you jealous or not communicating with you, like they pretend they're cutting you off. I'm also randomly picking up, you could be on social media, they ignore your posts, they ignore everything that you know what I'm saying, like they don't support you, openly support you, but they watch you. Okay, and I feel that they were trying to get your attention and you wasn't taking the bait with the Queen of Swords, and so they got upset and they could be lashing out or distancing themselves. Let them go. Let them go. You know, I'm pretty sure you're doing that anyway, but I'm thinking of a fishing rod, and then I see this heart here. Let them wait. You know, let them wait. I'm hearing running, running, and running, running. Could have been a twin flame energy, but I definitely feel that someone is definitely just like, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, because Taurus is not tending to you. If you don't know how to speak up and talk about the issue, then I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to plant no seed with you. It's not going to go nowhere, okay? I need some people that's going to help me nurture certain things. So if it's not a nurturing relationship, even nurturing communication, balanced communication, you're not going to stay involved in it for too long. And that is where your success is. It's true peace, true abundance, and it's all the way you. You know, it's your vibe. And when you're feeling good about your finances and you're in alignment with that, everything else seems to fall in place with that Pentacle energy for you, Taurus. So I feel you're on track. You're on the right path here. Whoever can't take it, just can't take it. You done block, look, you done block their ass out if they can't take it. Again, you could have been dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel that you've cut them out because of the shenanigans or just the inconsistency, okay? One more. The boss, so look at you. There you go. It's like, yeah, the boss ain't always going to be nice and a cinnamon toast crunch. Like, it's not going down. Sometimes the boss has to get in that ass, and I feel that's what you've been doing, Taurus, when it comes down to your money, when it comes to your circle, all those good things. And you're really creating something amazing here, and Spirit is very proud, and you will be acknowledged for this if you haven't already received that personal acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? Please clap yourself, clap for yourself, hug on yourself, love on yourself. Whatever you got to do to please, like, not allow these other energies to bring you out of alignment with what you already have going on. All right, it's yours. Listen to Drake, own it. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.